been 18 minutes. Sorry.
That's good.
Daryl? I think that we took a step back last game. We didn't play like with our same intensity that we had been playing with, regardless of wins and losses. So I think today we bounced back by knowing that our defense fuels our offense, and when we play really good one-on-one defense and connected team defense, it's really easy for us on offense because we are really good in transition. So just kind of keeping that at the forefront of our mind and just being having that be our intention. Emily? I think just them supporting me through it all and always being ready when I hit a three or something, and like my teammates finding me, and just staying patient. Like this season hasn't been the same as it always has for the Sun, but their loyalty has really fueled us, and we know that they're going to show up for us. So us showing up and doing what we did on defense and finding each other and being unselfish is how we got here. So I'm happy that they stuck with us, and hopefully we can string some wins together for them. Sir?
Um, I think it's really on the defensive end. I think if you look at our last few games offensively, we've looked a lot better and we've been building on that, but we just need to make sure we go out there with our defensive effort, being on the same page, and to continue to work with each other and cover up for each other.
Second row, first seat.
When you got here, do you have expectations of what the season could look like for you? And have you exceeded maybe what you thought you could do coming back from here?
Yeah, honestly, I think when I first got here, I was just trying to get here. And then I think I had a conversation with the coaches, just kind of like not being complacent and taking more ownership. And I think I had to build on that throughout the season and build my confidence. So I think when I've been able to build on that and have better games now, obviously my vision for the season is a lot different than when I first got here.
Is your confidence now at a high? Is it back where it was before all the injuries?
Yeah, I think you can see it. I think you can see it in my demeanor and how I carry myself on the court. I just seem more sure of myself. I'm not as uncertain in most moments. So I think I just want to continue to build on that.
Maria, the team's a different team when you're playing aggressive and you're out there. Last game you had two technicals and you left the game. Did any of that? Did you think about that in terms of how important you are to this team and being able to help?
I wasn't saying nothing to the refs today. I can tell you that. I was coming out there a little bit, but yeah, I just gotta display that with leadership. I can't let the refs get to me. I can't let the other team frustrate me. So I want to be out there and be an example for my other teammates. And the biggest thing, I mean, they can handle their own when I'm not out there, but I just want to make sure I'm being an impact and being a good example for especially the young players on our team.
The player did say last game that you're an important piece of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, I just try to go out there and play my role. It's nice to have their confidence in my ability. I just want to go out there and kind of help put them in the positions to be successful. And I think when I'm out there, I'm able to help them with that a little bit.
Yeah. I think her consistency is very is a great presence for us when it comes to like poise and calmness. Knowing that we can throw the ball into Tina and it's usually a bucket. And then just her being efficient. Like she's only out there for 18 minutes. She had 24 plus 39, 7, like 2 assists, 1 turnover. She was blocking stuff. She was up at the point of attack. So I think when she sets this tone for the posts, especially defensively and offensively, taking her time and moving the ball around, getting her shots up, it helps us be settled down and play more consistently. Gabby?
Bria, so usually, or a lot of the games you've gotten like a foul really fast. So how have you been able to limit the fouls today?
As a team or individually?
Just you individually.
Yeah, I think the last few games I've done a better job of not fouling. I think knowing what I'm capable of on a defensive end, like I'm not as fast as I used to be, so I'm not getting up into people as much, and just trying to be smart, like knowing to be in help side, knowing to help teammates, and just kind of playing my role that way, so that I can stay on the floor.
As for either coach, how have you been able to kind of block out some of the outside stuff, like where the franchise may be headed or what's going on with the labor of the CBA? How are you guys able to block that out, stay in the here and now?
I think at the end of the day, we come here to play basketball, you know? Regardless of wins and losses, we want to go out there and we want to be 1% better every day. And I think individually we want to be better, and as a team we want to get better. So when you focus on those little things, then the big picture just kind of formulates itself on its own. If you focus on the big picture, then you're kind of like, you kind of get distracted, you're worried about the wrong things. So I think the biggest thing is focusing on the small things and what we can control.
And we're going to go to Zoom. Rob?
Thank you. Rob Tiaxon from the Podium Finish. Marina, how did it feel to bring that energy and rhythm back in your second game today? And what are you seeing from the Sun team that has you optimistic with the second half of the season well underway?
I mean, it's to be expected. I didn't, I was out for a little while, so sometimes it takes a little while to get back, and I thought that it looked a little bit better today. I don't still think that I look like myself, but whatever. And then also just like seeing the one-on-one defense, like I said, one-on-one defense, playing for each other on the defensive end, like being connected is what's going to lead us to wins and kind of changing the season around in the second half of it. So just like consistently focusing on it. So tomorrow, like not dropping back and getting like complacent and relaxing, but instead kind of understanding that the more and more that we turn up the defensive end, the more and more the offense is going to flow for us. So just like being a voice in the locker room and telling my team and all of my teammates, like, just keep that up and focus on that, and the other stuff will follow.
And last question, Jordan?
Hey ladies, Jordan from Television Sports. Congrats on the win. All around amazing performance on both ends of the floor. So my question is for both of you all, because you talked about, of course, being a presence in the locker room and that leadership. I wanted to ask about Tina Charles. We saw her a few times show emotion to particularly the rookies when they were giving up, when they were doing great defensive plays. So just talk about how she's been a huge presence in the locker room and on the court.
Yeah, I mean, Tina's been doing this for a long time. She's been on a lot of different teams, a lot of different type of teams. So her leadership is really impactful. She can talk about her experience and what she's been through and kind of help guide some of those young players and even us. She's got a few years on us too. So when she's able to be vocal and then also lead by example, it just makes a big impact.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. All right. We're going to start with an opening statement and then questions.
Yeah, I think that we played a great game, a good team game. So respecting our game plan, most of deflection over here, so most of freeze, most of transition points with 22 points. So I think that way we did the job. We did the job what we supposed to do. So I am very happy. Big shout out for for Tina, because she played what is 6. So she played 18 minutes and she scored 24 points. So yeah, I am very happy, and so now just focus on the next.
All right, Daryl.
Coach, you had pretty much the entire team. Everyone can play at least 10 minutes to get a bucket. 4 players double figures. Just how's it feel to have that team play that complete game for 40 minutes as you've been talking about all season?
It means that when we trust on ourselves, when we respect, how we supposed to play. So yeah, this is the result. So, but I am someone very humble, so I will not jump everywhere here because we won a game. So because I think that we can play better, we can win more games. So I just want to be sure that our standards are this one. So just play hard defense, because I think that it's also the less points allowed for a team today. So, and the most points scored. So yeah, just work on that. And like I said, so when we do a good thing, we just want to do better, the next day. So less than yesterday and more the next day.
Tom?
Rashid, did you have any expectations for Bria when she got here? Has she performed better than you might have imagined she would?
Yeah, my expectation, were to from her to bring some, some experience, to bring some stability, and her three-point shooting ability. So, and yeah, so I think that more she's getting in shape, more she can bring also something in defense. But yeah, I really appreciate how she, how she plays, and because with her on the court, we know that she forced, the defense to stretch. So, so how we can find our post player, or, they have to make a choice. And when she score like that, so yeah. And because I know her a little bit, and I know that she can help me to, to translate my my coaching, my system to the team.
Emily?
You tried out Anissa in the starting lineup today to mix it up a little bit. What did you like about how that first group kind of played together throughout?
I like, her high energy, so she was very solid defensively. She grabbed a lot of rebounds, she crashed the board. So, both sides of the court with her defensive rebound, but also with her offensive rebound. So she brings something, like I said in the beginning, so she has something that we don't need to, to teach. So, and yeah, her aggressiveness, and because we wanted to match up, the Valkyrie, so it's for why she started the game, but also because she deserves to sometimes to start the game. So yeah, her aggressiveness. We decided to switch all the ball screens with her. So yeah, so it's yeah, something different with her on the court.
Kenneth?
Coach, one lesson. You have just about 24 hours now before your next game coming tomorrow. Are you happy with the back-to-back, that you don't get too much time to sit on this win, celebrate, or are you happy that you can build off this momentum?
No, I am happy because because we won. So I hope that build some confidence on after this win can help us to to play a better game tomorrow. And I'm also happy because we don't put too much players on the court. So I think that so Naya, she plays 24 minutes. So I think that she will be ready to play tomorrow. Tina, Marina. So we save some energy. So yeah, I'm happy also for that, to play this back to back.
Just on that, was that a focus of yours? And early in the game, I noticed that you were using quite a bit of your bench early on.
Well, it's something that I never anticipate. So I just go with a game and who needs to be on the court. But yeah, so but I think that at the middle of the third quarter, I started to think about the next game. So it's for why I put some player on the bench, and just no, it's not a good word to put them on the bench, but I give them some rest.
Azar?
Just a question, for people that might see you guys today. What do you think the reason is that the level that you guys get at today hasn't been consistent for previous games?
We lost a lot of games shooting more, more times and with more attempts than our opponents. But I think that today we score. So the basketball is sometimes simple, just make your open shot, and I think that today we score them. So this is, I think the difference for us today. It's we have good looks and we score this open shot. It wasn't the case in the past, and I think that defensively, the fact that we switch the ball screen, gave us a lot of aggressiveness. And like I said, this is the first time we scored 22 points on transition. So yeah, so find the consistency on that. It's the most important for us.
Emily?
Marina looked a little more like herself today. Just how close do you feel like she is to really being 100%, being fully back?
I hope very fast, but I think that missing 1 month where she needs time. So but you can get shape. So playing a lot of minutes, but sometimes just playing well. So it's never just about how many minutes she will play, but how she play today. I think can give her some the good vibe for the next game. So yeah, and playing back to back, it was very important for for me to limit her minutes.
And then Anthony?
Coach, I look at the stats, 53% from the floor, 41% from three-point line, 92% from the free throw line. What does that tell you about your team?
About
Your team.
rotate.
What does it tell you about? What do these statistics tell you about your team?
It means that we are capable of do it. So, but the high level, the highest level is to repeat this kind of performance. So, but yeah, so we just shown that we are able to shot the ball, to be efficient. But like I said, just getting some defensive stop, because today we get 7. We call that a kill. So we got 7 kills. So it means that it's 21 stops in a row, and it's why we score our 22 points in transition. But yeah, just sharing the ball. Like I said, we found a good balance inside out. Tina, she was amazing, but Bria, Marina, players, our guards, shot well the ball. So this is just a balanced question.
And then last question on Zoom, Rob?
Thank you. Rob Tiaxon from the Podium Finish. Coach, this was a strong team victory with a great effort on both offense and defense. What made you most proud of how your players competed today against a tough Valkyries team? And with another game tomorrow night against Seattle, how do you help the team stay focused and ready on such a quick turnaround?
This is our job to stay focused. So, and stay focused. And like I said in the locker room to my players, so we never won 2 games in a row. So our challenge now is to try and to play for win this second game in a row. And I think that the fact that we already beat Seattle in the past, okay, can help us to believe on the fact that we are, we can beat this team a new time tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.